using our jelly plate. We're putting some snowmen down, silhouettes, and we're starting with the skies. 3 or 4 different colors. We'll roll it on the jelly plate.
So this is an amazing process because you're doing 2 things at once. You're creating the sky, and then you're going to be creating snowmen at the same time with a different color. It's pretty cool. You did a good job, Mom.
And it looks like mud right now, but all those colors have to
I
go
know.
on.
I wasn't sure it was going to work out. This was our first time doing this, and I was thinking, what is going on? And I was just amazed. It turned out pretty cool. So she's rolling on.
We had some purple, some blue, some hot pink.
Yeah, that was about it. We didn't want to do too much because we didn't want it murky.
Then I put a little white with it because it was so dark.
Yeah, we lightened it up with some white.
Then I added some turquoise because I wanted it to look even more.
Oh yeah, that's right.
More light.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And when you put all these paints on, you use stencils a lot to lift the paint up.
Create texture.
To create texture and to make interest.
Yeah. So
a lot of prep goes on the first.
Oh, there's the blue.
There's the turquoise.
Yeah, here comes the blue.
And we're still not sure that's going to work.
Well, we need to remember this recipe. It was a really good one. Yeah.
It ended up kind of light purplish.
So we just started using more the gel print during the winter because we've been doing vintage trailer arts and crafts. If you go onto our YouTube shorts, you can see a bunch of cute vintage trailer videos of us creating an awning. And then we also adopted a new puppy, rescue Chihuahua, and you get to see her too. So come winter, here we are, we're inside, and we wanted to do more arts and crafts. And
what you see there is a stencil.
Oh yeah.
Very small orifices in it, and I'm picking up the paint a little bit so I can make it look like there's snowflakes on the gel plate.
Yeah, you did a good job. It worked out well.
And it looks like I have no paint there, but it looks
Yeah, we got a variety of templates, and we were trying to find which one is gonna look like snow, and we only had so much time. We didn't want the paint to dry. You do not want to wait for the paint to dry to remove.
When you're trying to figure out what you're going to use.
Yeah, to use a stencil to remove paint to create texture.
You can see the silhouettes of the snowmen right there.
Okay, there you're adding the blue paint. You did remove some of the other paint with the stencil, and the snowman silhouettes are still on. So you did a good job with this, Mom. It was a cool idea. I really love it.
It took us a while to figure out how we were going to do it.
Yeah.
On a gel plate, the paint that's closest to the gel plate is the paint that shows.
Yeah, and that's kind of a tricky part. So you just took off the silhouettes.
Now we're letting it dry. Everything has to dry before you put on your next coat, and the next coat is going to be white. But since it's still a little damp, I added some more snowflakes to it.
Yeah. A little bit more texture there to make it look like the snow is falling. And that's
a piece of lightweight newsprint that I'm using to blot up the excess.
I really like that paper. It's thin, it's light, and it's thin enough to where it kind of goes into the groove of the templates to be able to pick up the paint. And you can't really do that with regular copy paper. You've got to have some real thin tissue paper or thin newspaper print, and that was good. So here we let it dry.
And I'm slowly rolling it out. Very light touch.
Yeah.
You don't want to disturb the bottom layer.
You're rolling it on.
Putting a lot around the edges.
So we have one of those rollers, and we use that one out just for white paint. I find that the final layer being white is really good. It really helps you, especially when you're new at learning how to do this. That way it comes out good.
I can tell you, 74 years ago when I was 16 years old, I did do a monoprint at the YMCA, and in order to buy one of those plates, it was over $15,000 because it was a printing.
It was part of a big printing press.
Part of a print, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, I remember that you were.
And it was fun to do, but boy, that was expensive. I was using other people's equipment.
Yeah, that was back in the old times.
And I got that somewhere up in the attic.
Here we go. We're gonna.
We waited for it to dry.
About 5 to 10 minutes. Please don't do it before that.
Because all your paint will stick on the
Oh
plate.
yeah, just don't. Just wait.
And when we lifted it up, it was kind of an aha
I think
moment.
my favorite amount of for waiting is
Look at that sky.
7 minutes. At least 7 minutes.
The sky looked like it was
I
snowing.
know, the
It looked like it was
sky.
the aurora borealis.
Yeah.
It looked like night sky, sun sky, snow sky.
Here's the fun part. Here's where you really gotta, make sure you got an eye for what you're gonna do and
You can't erase it.
drawing the snowman. Yeah, you gotta get that down.
I have a daddy, a mama,
Draw it
little
out with-
sister,
Draw it out with pencil first.
and big brother.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do that. I just kind of ad-libbed it.
Yeah, you ad-libbed. Well, you do stained glass windows. You've done stained glass windows. You've done welding, plasma cutting, quilts, and stuff like that. So a lot of times you just wing it, But for me, I would have to draw it out first.
Yeah.
But you have a good eye, just ad-libbing.
That's big brother.
But
right
yeah,
there.
you were just winging it.
There's Papa.
You didn't
He's-
even sketch it out. That was good.
No.
Yeah, you did a good job. I just love the sky in the background. The texture is just amazing. There you got a belt, a heart and a belt on that one.
On Santa.
Yeah, the belt.
And he's got a shovel behind
The
him.
belt looks a little bit long on that one, but we're learning, and we'll figure that one out. So yeah, there we go.